So how does Facebook collect and use the personal information? So Facebook collects personal information to improve its services, personalize user experiences, and support their targeted advertising. That's why they gather data such as profile details, post interactions such as the likes and comments, and the device information and location data. Then this data is used to deliver targeted ads, suggest content, help improve their features, also to ensure their security, and to help them analyze the latest trends. So for the disclosure of their personal information to third parties, Facebook shares users' personal information with a variety of third parties to support its services and business operations. So these third parties includes advertisers, app developers, partner companies, and other Meta-owned platforms like their Instagram and WhatsApp. So for an example is the advertisers receive aggregated data about ad performance, while app developers may access user information if users link their Facebook accounts to third-party apps. So Facebook is responsible for informing their users about these disclosures, primarily through their data policy and terms of service. So how does Spotify collect and use personal information? So Spotify collects and uses personal information to deliver its music streaming services into helping improve users' experience and supports ads. So they gather details like the name, email, and payment information, along with data about listening habits such as songs that have been played, playlists created, and interactions or any searches or skips. So this data is used to enhance the user experience by suggesting music, podcasts, and playlists. So this may refine the platform features and providing targeted ads. So for the Spotify's disclosure of personal information to third parties, Spotify shares personal information with third parties for services like advertising, analytics, payment processing, and app integrations. So they also share data with their advertisers, so to deliver their targeted ads, service providers who assist with payment processing or customer support, and third-party apps or platform that users connect to their Spotify account. So the company is responsible for informing users about the disclosures and provide details in its privacy policy. So the company is responsible for informing users about these disclosures and provides details in its privacy policy, since Spotify ensures transparency by explaining what information is shared and why it is shared and with whom.
Facebook privacy policy details how it collects, uses, and shares data to provide and improve its services. It gathers information from profiles, activity like likes, posts, interactions. Device details is like IP addresses, locations, and third-party integrations. This data is used to personalize experience, deliver targets ads, enhance features, and ensure security. Facebook shares data with partners like advertisers, developers, and affiliates like the Instagrams and WhatsApp. And legal authorities, when required, users have tools to manage privacy, access and delete their informations, and control ad preference. Despite security measures, Facebook warns no system is entirely safe. The policy is updated regularly, and users are encouraged to review changes. The Spotify privacy policy, it explains that it collects data such as name, email, payment info, the usage habits, like listening history, playlists. So the device information is IP addresses, locations, to personalize experience, improve features, and deliver targeted ads for free users. It also shares data with advertisers, partners, services providers, and legal authorities as needed. Users can manage their privacy settings, access or delete their data, and close their accounts. Um, so Spotify uses security measure to protect their data, and it also acknowledges the system entirely secure, and the policy is updated periodically, and users are encouraged to stay informed. So that's all.
What kind of data is handled by Facebook? To answer that question is, if you have a Facebook account, you have already accepted to allow Facebook to track all of your online behavior, and this includes you, who you look for, what groups you belong to, your entire social network, and everything you discuss in Messenger. uh, Facebook can collect any information you give it, as well as certain information you don't give it. And many users are unaware of how closely everything is linked to Facebook marketing. What services does Facebook provide? Uh, to answer that question is, they collect and use your personal data in order to provide the services described above for you. And you can learn about how they collect and use your data in our data policy. And you have controls over the types of ads and advertisers you see in Facebook, and the types of information we use to determine which ads we show you. And protecting people's privacy is central to how they design the ad system. And that's all for that second question. And how does Facebook support itself financially? The majority of Facebook income are earned by advertising. While the company sells the product other than its social networking platform, its other revenue sources pale in contrast to advertising. And while Facebook does not sell user data directly, the insights gathered from user activity are central to its advertising business, allowing it to charge premium rates for highly targeted ad and campaigns. By leveraging these diverse yet advertising-centric strategies, Facebook has built a sustainable financial model, making it one of the most profitable technology companies in the world.
What kind of data is handled by Spotify? Spotify, as a leading music streaming platform, manages a vast array of data to deliver personalized experiences, enhance app functionality, and support its business model. The types of data it handles can be categorized into user-provided information, automatically collected data, inferred insights, social interactions, and third-party data and advertising-related data. So what services is provided by Spotify? Spotify provides a variety of services, including access to a vast library of music and podcasts, personalized recommendations through features like Discover Weekly and Daily Mix, and curated playlists for different moods and genres. It offers both free and premium subscription plans, with premium tiers providing ad-free streaming, offline downloads, and enhanced audio quality. Users can enjoy social features such as collaborative playlists, group sessions, and integration with social media platforms for sharing music and activity. Spotify also supports video podcasts and exclusive content catering to diverse entertainment needs. The Spotify support itself financially. Spotify supports itself financially through subscription revenue from its premium plans, which offer ad-free listening, offline downloads, and enhanced features, as well as through advertising revenue generated by displaying ads to free tier users and offering ad placements to businesses and content creators. Thank you.
Compare the section of your imaginary privacy policy with the respective section of the site's real policy and consider the following question. So the first question is, how does our privacy policy compare to the real one? So on the Facebook, both the imaginary Facebook policy and the real Facebook privacy policy emphasize data collection, sharing, use, and user control. So however, the real policy delves deeper into the specifics of third-party data sharing for advertising and tracking purposes. It acknowledges the use of user data for personalized ads and behavioral tracking across third-party platforms. So on the other hand, Spotify's real privacy policy is more comprehensive than the imaginary one, detailing partnership with artists, labels, and advertisers for music, personalization, and user interaction data. Like the imaginary policy, it emphasizes transparency and user control, but offers a richer explanation of data sharing with partners to enhance the user experience. And the second question is, are there any significant differences? Yes. On the Facebook, it is on the data sharing and advertising. So the real Facebook policy explicitly highlights the extent of behavioral tracking and sharing for third-party advertising, which is only vaguely referenced in the imaginary version. And the second one is the parental controls. The real Facebook policy includes special provision for minors, such as safeguards for children under 18, which the imaginary policy does not address. And on the Spotify, it is the music-specific features. So Spotify's real policy includes specific uses of listening and collaborations with artists, which are absent in the generic imaginary version of policy. So the second one on the Spotify is transparency in practices. So Spotify explicitly states it does not sell personal data, a claim missing in the imaginary Facebook policy, leaving room for ambiguity. And the third one is what surprises me about the company's privacy policies. So number one is the extensive behavioral tracking by Facebook. So the real Facebook policy reveals the extensive use of user data for creating targeted advertising profiles. So including tracking users across third-party sites. So this level of profiling and sharing might surprise users who expect more contained data practices. And the second one is Spotify's transparent ad personalization. So Spotify offers detailed user control for ad personalization and emphasizes that data sharing supports music-related user benefits. This clear focus on enhancing the user experience through partnership is a refreshing approach. So that's all. That's all, and thank you for listening.